Hello guys, welcome to the playoffs of Grunt League 2025. Starting with the quarterfinals, day one. Joining me today is Metal Man.
Hello, Ron. How's it going?
Okay, as with streams, it's a bit different than the videos. If the volume levels are a bit odd, you can tell me in chat. Hello everybody who's joined us live. We will start in a few seconds. Lineups are already made. First matchup is Amnesia versus Mammoh. And yeah. So we're going to first map being Root Canal. And I'll tell the guys we are ready to go. So yeah, Amnesia picking Medgren, 2 scouts and a para. Very poison heavy. And we'll see Mammoh is very classic. Medgren, para scout sapper. And yeah, he's choosing to be the gray color today. So I will give him a bit of overlay magic. There you go. And yeah, guys can go.
Out of the two lineups, I think I prefer Amnesia's lineup, I think, on this map.
Yeah, the 3 maps they have for this one are very different. We have Root Canal first, then we have wait, let me check. We have being prepared is so tough. It's Frostfight, so very crate heavy map, right? And Field Hospital as map 3, so all in all feel very different. But as we see, Amnesia gets first turn. It's for the MoMA. The classic.
Yep, finds it pretty quickly.
So I see some excited guys in the comments. 15 watching us. Always exciting to see playoffs being played. Of course, deciding factor is I believe we will see everybody who wins the quarters go into the mid-league as well. So already something big at stake here. And yeah, Nisha just not finding a body block, but going big. The enemy Grenadier.
He's not really got a body block he can really use there, though, has he?
Yeah, indeed. Oh, and the what? Oh my god, is this a...
Could be a very...
Oh my god.
Yep, an early kill on the ground.
Okay. No,
that is
Mammoh,
big.
Yeah, that is... That means no big damage for Mammoh this early, but it also automatically... No. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It automatically would mean he gains the MoMA, but not like this.
Yeah, Mammoh trying to just damage Amnesia's Atlantic as much as possible.
Yeah, tactical mistake. It would be a good way to deal big damage if it wouldn't have come to that kill. But, yeah. Let's see. It's we're still in Grunt League, of course. There's gonna be tactical errors. And let's not forget, this is the first time they're playing a live match on 30 seconds. So
yeah, the jump between 45 and 30 is quite a big one in a way.
Yeah. I've played with some of the guys on 45, and coming back to a 30-second fun match was pretty brutal. Like, you kind of forget how strict you are when you want to move across the map.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's much of a time loss, but it really limits what you can do.
Yeah, Mammoh trying a double here, gets one. And with a curve...
Not quite.
Good attempt. Power sadly wasn't enough. Now let's see what Nisha answers. He's been... Well, he eliminated the Gran and put a lot of damage into the medic, and it looks like he's gonna continue with that.
it just makes sense. Just deal as much damage to the medic as early as possible.
Yeah, it's a good priority he has here. He also puts him into maybe a double? Puts him into an easy skip territory. He will have a scout. No, a gunner after this. So... No, wait, it's a power actually. So, lots of time to deal 40 damage there.
And the sapper now chilling with 5 TNTs.
Yeah. Big TNT incoming, although you can see time's running short. Going for shrubs.
Yeah, don't think he's going to make it there with the TNT, so...
Yeah. He's trying his best, using all the time he has. Gets a 30 at least.
Yeah, gets a bit of damage, doesn't quite get the shrapnel right, but... You gonna go for the medic again?
I think he is. I mean, he just needs to deal a 40 to make him put him in skip range. However,
yeah,
it will be Mammoh having another. Wait, no, because he's next because of the insta kill in the Grand. Oh, but it's overshot and not enough.
Not enough. He'll live on 2 health.
Okay, this might be a window to come back for Mammoh. He can heal, he can drink, and then use this guy as a body bomb. But no healing in sight, sadly, for him.
No, he's got no one to heal.
All of the other 3 picks are unharmed. It's just
they're all on full health, yeah, because Amnesia's put all his damage onto the medic in the Grand.
Oh, yeah, but this is a mistake. We get the extra damage in the power, but the enemy medic will get another turn.
Yeah, I'd have been tempted to do the same sort of turn, but on the enemy medic.
Yeah, he could have just also tranked him and blew both up. But, whoa, what was that? The power seemed to have been out of map and just bouncing the medic into the map again. But yeah.
Yeah, the problem now being Amnesia's just going to heal up and then trank.
And he's just going to use that medic advantage, at least this turn, once more. He's going to have a trank. He had first turn. He didn't take a hit from the Grenadier, so there's a lot speaking for him in this map.
Yeah, just cranks the power.
Yeah, there he gets another shot at the Grenadier.
This Grenadier is still really healthy. He's on 95 health. He's really quite healthy still.
And it's hard to make him skip. If Mammoh can focus, he can take out the medic and then focus on getting this guy into skip range. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough comeback. He needs some good shrapnels. And that's a good cluster.
That was a very nice cluster.
Yeah, very relentless from Amnesia so far. Not doing any mistake, I would say. Except that wasted skip, basically. But
yeah, but to get rid of the medic, it kind of makes sense. Just the simple sniper shot just to kill him.
Yeah, this one's
just take him out of the game.
This one's a clean. I mean, he only has this path to go on. Just take out the medic and try to get some skips in. There's still some crates lying around. There's an airburst in the bottom left corner here, and I think it's a rocket launcher on that hill. We still have mines coming in.
Yeah, they've still got options with their crates. I don't even know what the crates are on the maps anymore. I haven't played this game in too long.
Yeah, that's... Oh, but look at this double poison. If it will not bounce off the edge of the map, which it does. Yeah, it's like...
That was a weird poison bounce as well.
Yeah, I think he forgot. I mean, it's a common mistake that people forget you use the left hand. And you kind of have line of sight with the left shoulder, not just the face of the pig. So you need to kind of adjust to that. And
Yeah. Well, there's bunch up chance happening here. You can get these two pigs together.
oh, did he stumble? No. Good. Let's see how much water damage he can get here. We've seen it once, and it's a bit... but it's close to another pig, and maybe he can make use of that. I think the next one is a para from Mammoh, so...
Yep, I think that para still has a jetpack, so we can use that to bunch them up and then just fire a bazooka into them.
Yeah, that's a very good snapback. Yeah, 110 is also not low. Oh no, Mammoh.
That's the wrong pig, my friend.
Oh god, oh, okay.
That's not go well for him.
Indeed. He needs to take the shot at the Grenadier now. Next one up is the... we just had a scout, so it should be the para. Let's see. Looks good if he can stay on the other side. He does.
Yep, still very good damage. Leaves him on 3 health.
Yeah, if only he had used the jetpack here, it would have been a fantastic turn.
Yeah, but I think Amnesia still has...
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to go and kill his own Grunt. Also, I'm looking at the chat. ADB says maybe your mic needs a little bit of a boost.
Oh, we can do that. Check. It's very hard to figure this out live, but we will change some... Actually, I can't boost my mic, so I will just turn down the other volume a bit. Like 2 decibels or something. That should work out.
Yeah. Amnesia kills his own pig, gets a bazooka shot off.
Mammoh adapting the new Grunt strategies by picking a hand-to-hand combat weapon.
And then not using it.
Yeah, it's just to... I mean, I think it does... It doesn't even change your angle of camera, I don't even think it does. But...
No, I know the projectile weapons do, like the bazooka and mortar.
That was a tough one. Tough one to do. He aimed it down, but didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the like rifles and the melee weapons don't change the camera angle whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just we rarely ever use them, so it's hard to even remember if it actually does. But
yeah, that like I have used melee weapons, but it's always been like incredibly situational.
Yeah, this time Amnesia locks in the skip. Is he next? Yeah. So
yep,
very good use here. Yeah. And still, health bar, as you can see, is very much in favor of Amnesia. There's no coming back from Mammoh, I'm afraid, on this map. No,
well, Amnesia's still got, or this scout on full health. I think his other scout is on about 80.
Mammoh's was hit before. This one seems to have... Yeah, he took a bazooka, right? From double position. Oh, wait, he's full health. Oh, yeah, the other one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think Amnesia's other scout is about 80 health. Still quite a healthy paratrooper, though, but he's not got any jetpacks or anything he can really use.
Yeah, he could technically try to play a bit of a body block game here, but...
Yeah, he's also got the mine crate that's dropped in up top.
Yeah.
That I only know thanks to the live chat, because I had no idea.
Yeah. It's way far up there, and you can see 45 HP on the scout. It's bound to be a skip. Coming skip here. Nice shot, though.
That was a very good shot.
But here he comes. Oh, he can even use 2 jetpacks to do it.
Yep, and that's what he decides to do.
Yeah, we can already kind of cut out this map. We will be going next onto Frostfight. And yeah, Mammoh will have the first turn there. It's of course a map bound with useful crates, and it'll be interesting to see how that one will pan out. But yeah, oh my
lots
god,
of it. That was like the perfect turn.
yeah, Amnesia being
You could
very
not have asked for
clinical.
a better turn.
Yeah, not letting anything slip anymore after that slide over shot. He's locking in right now.
Yep, Amnesia going to get the crates up here.
Yeah, I think that could means he could. Wait, he was on 110, took a 40. That's not quite an ending. Unless he
70.
Comes up with something very special, like placing a mine and sliding in there. We are not in that territory.
Doing like the insane speedrun strategies.
Frustration building up, understandably.
Yeah. Like, he could have done the mad speedrun strategy where you place a mine down away from the pig, then fire a rocket launcher to get them to land on it.
Yeah, that's we very rarely see. I think we've never really seen that been used in a competitive match like that. Like
No, I don't think I've ever seen anyone even attempt it in the competitive thing.
Yeah, there's reason to do it, but there's also very high risk, and this was the final blow for Amnesia, scoring his first point on this matchup. And we will be right back onto map 2. We will stay on ISO 1, so no beatdown time.
I'm just reading the live chat at the same time, like, yeah, that did make me laugh. Mammoh should get into speedrunning if you can weapon swap that fast.
Yeah, maybe
that's some quick weaponing.
Maybe he's got time after the tournament. Okay, see you on map 2. we are back. And yeah, going to Frostfight, as we said. Amnesia pulling out Medic, double para, Scout, and Sapper. The Medic first in Frostfight has been pretty reoccurring. We usually see it para first, and Mammoh's also going for a Medic first, so maybe another MoMA situation. The only thing that's different is last pick changes from Sapper to Scout. So Mammoh's bringing some poison game.
It's interesting, like, to see like how different players approach different maps, because I always just take 2 powers in first and second on this map every time.
Yeah, me too. It's or you just use 2, right? Which is like in case the opponent picks a medic and you don't get first, it's always good to have a second on backup.
Yeah, and Mammoh's changed his color again.
Yeah, he went to green.
You switch sides on us.
There on the left you can see the orderly. And yeah, it'll of course be a MoMA, as expected. Not even wasting his time picking that crate up. It could be. Oh, but I smell a slide coming. There you go.
Yep. Down he goes.
In snowy maps, this is bound to happen. You either
in this map.
Go ahead.
This map and Chill Hill are just like the slidiest maps in existence.
Yeah, also like Cold Front has huge slides where you can travel across like half the map. And
that's Mission 24, isn't it? Yes, that's Mission 24.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same in the campaign.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Alright, some small changes, but same concept.
Yeah, it's the beta version of the map, isn't it? What we use in multiplayer.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
He missed it.
Well, was a bit going wild on this. He's not picking up the big strong crates. Maybe Amnesia. Okay, time's up. I thought maybe he was going to pick up both, but one's good enough.
Use that knife like a nunchuck. Nunchucks added to Hogs when? When are we getting nunchuck mod?
When are we getting skins for Hardcore? Nunchuck skin. Or when are we getting Hardcore, right?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Ooh, big damage here, even grouping them
That
up.
was... down he goes.
MoMA enabled. There you go.
The moment happened in the end.
Now this power still has a chance to pick the other guided missiles up, but I don't feel like Mammoh is going for that. Oh no. Why would you? Oh, okay. Well...
You just got it. Why would you break it up? That makes very little sense in my mind. I'd have just left that and gone for someone else.
That's the turn done.
Yep.
So, yeah, Mammoh not quite at 100%, I feel like. Definite chance for Amnesia to close this up on map 2 if he keeps on hammering in. He has been making barely any mistakes, so...
Yeah, he's been playing incredibly solidly the entire way through.
It seems he's going for all crates, or he maybe misremembered which are the important ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of pointless crates on this map.
Yeah, so be careful here. It's an easy slip, but... And there you go.
He avoids it, and he does get the guided missiles. Doesn't get time to fire it, though.
Yeah, that one tile is always so tricky. You always have to aim left there. But yeah.
Yeah, I think Mammoh's just gonna... I think he's just going for the medic, trying to get the medic out of the game.
Could be TNT, could be some water damage here. Goes for shrap. But also,
goes for the shrapnels.
Also, that positioning is just not it. Like
he's
setting up 2 potential double.
Ah,
Right.
it's a wet shot, maybe a missed input.
Yeah. Missed inputs often also happen on snowy maps the most because of
Yeah.
the additional strain for some reason on the hardware. Like snowy maps just are like that.
They just tend to lag a little bit more. Going for the double poison. I mean, it's perfectly lined up. Why wouldn't you?
Okay. Going to the scout now. Let's see. Ah, there's
Gonna
retaliate with another, also double poison.
Yep. Got to make sure he doesn't hit the medic and send it
he's
flying.
gonna hit him head on, and he could have aimed a bit to the. Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Oh, he does get it.
It was very close. Could have aimed a bit more to the left, but this one worked out. Good for him. But
I thought that was gonna hit the medic as well.
Man, just look at the map. It's so cluttered with all pigs in the center of stage. I have never seen it like that in a while.
Everyone's thirsty. They all just need a drink.
There's a punch, hoping to get skip range out of this, and he does.
Yep, does get the skip. Is it the medic next?
Yeah, instantly works out for him. And I think the other medic still, has one turn and left in him.
Yep.
Also the healing, it's looking very bleak for Mammoh. He just, on both maps, sadly he kind of lost the strategic advantage very fast. He had a chance on map 1 with the MoMA being gained, but couldn't make that work, and on this map he just did not go for the guided missiles, and
and you kind of have to on this map.
Yeah, and he also followed the MoMA.
Yeah. Like, even if you don't use the guided missiles, it's always better to take it so your enemy can't use them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I sometimes look at creators. I'm going to pick this up just so the other person doesn't have it.
Exactly. It's always good to pick everything up you can find. Like this medicine dart, it's also a good thing to carry around. And maybe even just sniper rifles on Cold Front. Even if they seem like, I already have a party damage weapon. Maybe you're gonna need something in the case of a body block or something, or your opponent's gonna need it, but then you are going to lock it in.
Yep. Like, the amount of times I've been done over by a trait that I haven't picked up, and the enemy's picked up about, I should have picked that up when I could. Damn it.
Getting some mortar damage here, not too much though. Mammoh's just going for some simple hog plays here, just dealing damage as much as he can right now.
Yeah, just that's going to be wet. Oh, not quite. I thought that was going to be a wet shot.
Just about hits the land. But yeah, these guys on the hills are just gonna wreak havoc.
Yeah. And they're both still, I think both these powers are still full health.
Both get medicine darts. Like, I can't remember being that many medicine darts on those hills, but maybe my documents are old on that one. This map has gone through some changes. I think it's the map that has the crates coming in even in like turn 50 or something.
Yeah, this map has so many crates coming down.
I get it, yeah. It just won't stop. Pinhead had a field day with this one just going.
I sense this is probably the last one he edited, and Pin just went a bit mad.
Yeah. Well, this crate is not what you want to pick up. You could have used that as an extra explosive, but yeah. Okay.
I love the fact he was on it and almost like debated, like, should I?
Yeah. Gets away, but I only take damage. Doesn't seem that way.
There's someone poisoned behind him. Can't remember what health he's on.
Yeah, this center map is so cluttered. Usually, I think we always see it kind of reaching out towards outer positions because of people picking up jetpacks and because they always
Yeah.
spawn in the corners, right?
Normally the fights happen in the hills. It's very rarely in the middle of the map that all the action goes on.
Indeed, yes.
Normally it's like up behind where the guided missiles drop. That's where everyone ends up, but not today apparently. We're all chilling by the water.
Yeah, focus always tends to the guys with the big crates, so it's bound to be some rumble around that area. Not this time. But yeah, overall speaking, Misha looks very decent. He has good strategic plays. He knows the well, how do you say? He knows how to handle himself in a competitive area. If you remember, he just dropped in, I think, a month ago or so as a speedrunner, and oh, he's not going to suicide or something.
Nice.
Was low on HP. Maybe he will go for a heal. He's got he's got 2 powers with healing darts and the medic's still on.
Yeah.
So makes sense.
Yeah, he's still got 14 health, so it's not like it's not like he can even be skipped anymore. Well, I guess you could do 4 head jumps actually, but
I guess, yeah.
it's kind of an awkward spot to do it from as well.
Yeah.
Like right on the hill.
Yeah, it's always weird. It can help, but it can also backfire.
Yeah, I find it backfires. That's way too far.
Yeah, a bit way overshot, and could have been a good turn. Sadly, didn't work out for Mammoh. There's a lot of things haven't worked out for him today, but yeah.
Like, yeah, Amnesia's gonna go and heal this guy now.
There you go, saved him. We still are even on survival bonus, if you want to talk about that, but let's see what we will end up with.
Goes for the tranks. Amnesia's been really good at just keeping the pressure on Mammoh.
Yeah.
And just not... Like, any chance he's had to do anything, Amnesia's gone, yeah, no. Like, Amnesia seems to have his game plan and, like, seems to have stuck to it really well.
Yeah, even though he profited, of course, of Mammoth's mistakes in the beginning of the match. He always was able to keep the pressure on, not let go, and always have an answer to smallest and the biggest questions, kind of.
Yep. And Mammoh takes his own paratrooper out.
Let's see, still have that Basil para lunging around with 110 HP. We still have a scout left on Mammoth's side. I can't remember.
I don't think so, but I can't remember either.
Oh, there
This guy's
he
got
is.
4. Oh, he's chilling in the corner.
Yeah, 4 jetpacks, one going up in that corner where the MOBA initially started.
Yeah. And try and get damage on both of them.
Very
No,
nice.
just go straight for the scout.
Yeah, very nice try. He was trying to group them up, and Mammoh is unhappy about missing this turn.
Yep.
Oh, this guy still has 2. Got it. I think he is actually trying to go for a survival bonus with this. If he can make it work, he just needs to group up the para and the scout, but isn't able to. So we just go for the got it now.
Yeah. I don't know if he can hit both of them, but gets full damage on the scout.
Yeah, full 75 and gets the kill. Indeed, Pekis, this map is juiced with crates and but I don't think this will be a survival bonus after all. There you go, the kill on the medic.
Yep, loses his medic. But I don't think Amnesia is going to be too bothered by that somehow.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a ticking... Time is ticking away from almost time in this Grunt League this year. And
yep.
He had some very interesting matches. Very good show, very good sport.
Yeah, like I've done practice matches with Mammoh, and he's always like a good sport, good player, and a good laugh to play with as well, which is ultimately what this is about.
Indeed, yes. Coming up close now. I think this will be... we won't get another turn out of this.
Are we gonna see? Yep. Ends it with the suicide. Oh no.
Oh, still putting out some damage and okay. It's just going wild. Yes, Mammoh as always.
Yeah, Mammoh just doing Mammoh things.
There you
And
go.
just skips his turn.
The classic poison skip to end it all.
Yep.
And yeah, you can pretty much welcome Amnesia into the Middle League. And into, of course, the semi-finals.
Yep, into the semi-finals of Grunt League, and we'll see him in the Mid League whenever that's going to happen.
Yeah, played very well today. Had a strict plan, executed it very well. And yeah, it'll be fun to see how we can compete going further. So yeah, this was match 1 of today. We will go into match 2 after this. I will notify you how long this might still take to set up, but yeah, take some drinks. And yeah, see you in a bit, guys.
What is up, everybody? It's ADB95, and I got Nicholas in the well, directing, I guess, and
Hello.
Axby in the commentary booth with me.
Hello.
We are ready for the second match. I was not ready for that. We are ready for the second match between Chris and Warco, the second quarterfinal. The screen still says Amnesia Mammoh 2-0, but that's fine. We're gonna fix it.
It is
super
fixed up
quick.
now.
Okay, yes, I'm looking at the stream, so yeah, it's a little bit delayed. But anyway, this is going to be interesting, because we are going to start on Morning Glory, which you may know as the Mission 4 map. And Chris and Warco are using the same exact lineup. Chris is going Medic Grenadier, Paratrooper, Sapper, and Scout, and Warco is doing exactly the same.
These. So the big guns are all out. What are the next map?
You Hillock map 2 and Hedgerow Warfare map 3. This
You
this
nice.
quarter-final map draw had this interesting thing where every single map 3 is a very long one for some reason. In fact, I think they had Field Hospital in Amnesia versus Mammoh, but we see Warco going first, and the medic is right goddamn there.
Alright.
And yeah, I have played this map twice with Warco, and the medic always seem to spawn very close to each other. I wonder if that's like a very prominent thing.
Oh, it can go the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
Just random, but
I'm assuming. Oh, well, also the Grenadier are also right next to each other, so that's pretty good for Warco right now. He's not going for a body block on the 5th pig, which you would usually do in maps like these, but that is a magnificent top to bottom cluster over there.
kind of it was a little bit risky, you know. It was slightly too high. Maybe the terrain kind of helped him there.
Yeah, and the guy is limping, so he took more than 95.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of teams, so.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't stand like right next to the paratrooper because it's like just kill me.
Interesting.
Oh. The terrain will help also a little bit, Chris.
Yeah. Less damage than Warco got, but still pretty good. That Grenadier is in one-hit kill range. That's interesting. What's Warco going to do with this Grenadier? Because that's perfect for the Scout. Because he's got the control of the MoMA, so that's just a poison waiting to happen. Woo! The tree.
We've seen games getting thrown for much less distance with a tree.
I will say though, for some reason, the palm trees are a bit more lenient. A bit more generous, if you will. The snowy map trees are really dickish.
So you're saying that the real evil are the pine cones, the pine tree.
the chat is not equipped to understand that meme, Maxby. So just leave it alone. But we see Chris doing a very good move here. He is separating the medics and going for a bunch up with the sapper. That is perfect. If he gets time to turn around and throw the bazooka out, that's going to be massive damage. A little bit overshot, but still pretty good overall. And Warco gets to move away, though.
I know. I just regarding the pine thing. I'm just not so used to, you know, call trees with their specific name in English, so I accidentally said pinecone, although it was not really related to it.
Okay, interesting move from Warco here. Instead of going for a TNT to restore the body block, he instead goes for the water. Doesn't get a... No, wait, he does get a good spin, but 28 health.
Not the best.
Okay, that's
spin,
not too bad. But now there's a problem. Oh wait, he didn't go for a TNT because his para is right next to. I mean, it would have get caught. He would have gotten some damage. I would have still gone for the TNT, but he's going for a shrapnel. That is way too much.
Oh,
And he gets
still
a-
get the-
A back 50.
yeah, 44, 46, probably one of the most latched
44,
20s
yeah,
I've seen.
44. I
Yeah,
just call it a backwards 50 because it's... I don't know, it kind of makes sense the way it hits the pig.
yeah, but it definitely wasn't a full 30 on that detonation, though.
Oh yeah, also Warco gets to pick up the crates. Let's see if he gets this. That's gonna be an almost guaranteed skip on the Grenadier if that hits. That is perfect.
Yeah, I think everything is going as best as possible for
Warco, yeah.
Warco, except this probably will mean a double poison, which will cancel out the skipping for the Grenadier.
Yes, that is probably the best move that Chris can do right now.
And he can
although
choose.
that will...
He can choose to either get also the scout or also the opponent's Grenadier. Oh, slight lag on our point on our POV.
I think that was on the Discord stream, so that's fine. Unfortunately for Chris, this is a good move again, but unfortunately for Chris, if Warco just goes for the regular Trank, which he should, the medic is still on 28, so he can take one. That will make it impossible for Chris to make the Grenadier skip. So the Grenadier will take another turn if the Trank goes through.
Ooh, is he not strengthening the medic? No, he is.
Okay. He was just looking around, I guess.
Ooh, this could also kill the medic.
Nah. If he's already turned towards the shore, there's no way that 8 damage goes through.
That's true.
Again, that is huge for Warco again, because he can just self-kill this guy, although there's no target. The best target was behind you, dude. The scout.
It was the scout, and getting rid of the scout now would mean no poisons, which is probably the only thing that will give Chris a chance to come back.
Okay.
Oof.
I approve this choice. It's risky, but I approve this choice. Oh wait,
Ooh.
the cluster was turned down, but still turned out perfect.
Wow, what a cluster.
Very risky one. I thought he was going for a default angle, which would have just gently panned over him. But still worked out perfectly, so GG to Warco for that one. Chris is also playing very well, though, because he's doing the best he can to not make the advantage grow too big. He's playing with the medics in a very good way. Now he just placed Warco's medic right next to his. It's gonna make it harder for Warco to kill him. Oh, actually, hold on. Grenadiers... Sky Blue Grenadier is dead, so...
This will eat up most of his turn.
He can land on the tree to save some time.
But
not.
perspective is not helping him.
Yeah, no, that's...
Time is running low. Okay. He's able to deliver some damage, though.
just you screaming and then anti... Okay.
I did it only to wake up some of the viewers, which probably could have been could have fallen asleep. Also, did everybody change the time today?
Most of us.
Most of us, yeah.
So Warco, kind of wasted his turn there, but Chris also made a mistake here in running away, which resulted in his sapper dropping
Actually,
from 28.
the sapper is now out of poison range. Don't know.
Well, to be fair, he wasn't either. He wasn't to begin with. He's on was on 28, but yes, I get your point. Before Warco's paratrooper turn, though, I was gonna say Sky Blue Grenadier is dead, so Warco needs to kill the medic, otherwise the moment's gonna be reversed.
Yeah, just to explain to pack is most of us today set the clock 1 hour ahead when 2 in the morning started.
Oh,
Don't know if
ahead. I thought back. So okay. I actually slept less than I thought. Okay, good.
You thought you slept 1 hour plus
Yes.
1 hour, but you actually slept minus 1 hour, which makes
Yes.
it a deficit of 2 hours if you think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have the most important turn for Chris at the moment. He needs to
That's not gonna
absolutely
hit the
nail this
Grenadier
one.
though.
Oh,
Oh, and he didn't hit the medic either. That's just unlucky.
Yeah, that's unlucky, but also that's terrible for the development, for the economy of this game.
Hold on though, because again, there's a chance that Warco hasn't realized the moment was about to be reversed, and his medic is on 20 something. So
Yeah, but you're gaining 1 turn. I mean, it's not that big of a deal right now. Only the healing could potentially provide something, but as we can see, Warco did remember.
yeah,
And this
that's gonna get
and
some
also
damage and
probably
potential.
the explosion of the medic will probably also put the medic out of healing, out of poison range, which
Poison
which
range.
is good
That's
for
yeah,
him,
that's great. I was gonna say the same thing, that you could potentially also have killed him, but that is much better for Warco, of course.
I mean, the choice was between either make him use the medic or trying to risk it with also your medic getting healed. So it was worth it, I think.
Speaking of risky, look at this bazooka.
Beautiful.
Did get the jump on. Oh, but the Grenadier's still alive!
Yeah.
To be fair, not like Chris could have done much about it. He was on a paratrooper with no jetpack, so making it an 18 skip would have been hard.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I feel like Chris could have done some small details a little bit better, but Warco did not make any major mistakes, so it is really difficult to go in, second in a map like this with both player going for the couples.
Yeah, and you might have.
Okay, cool.
I have never seen a pig explode from a water death.
Yeah,
I'm
especially on
just gonna
5.
Wow.
Oh no, this water hit me too hard. I now explode.
Yeah, something I wanted to point out, which Warco's cluster reminded me, is that Warco always goes for not double tap clusters, which is interesting for a grunt, because you see other people do it and you just automatically assume that's the best thing to do, and most of the times it is. But if you can just it's like shrapnels. If you can detonate it on the head in a way that just doesn't push the pig away, it is safer. It's just a matter of mastering it.
Yeah.
So let me look at the bar, and yes, as we confirmed, Chris did his best, absolutely, but Warco did not make any major mistakes that opened up the door for a possible comeback. Unlike, for example, what happened in Root Canal of the previous game, where there was one point where, despite the big advantage, it looked like Mammoh could muster a comeback. Did he get a 30? Wait, no.
No, I think it was a 27.
Oh, still pretty impressive. When was the last time we have seen the use of a shotgun in a competitive match? Now that I think about it.
I think some grunts have used it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
And even in Major League, it's kind of used when you need to, have a 24, 21, and those kind of numbers, when you on purpose miss some of the traps.
Yeah. I see Warco debating whether to shoot or just walk. But yeah, to be fair, the advantage is enough that just getting close to the enemy would have been enough to suffice.
Yeah, I mean, even those few turns of Chris are just like to delay a little bit the game, just to stress out a little bit more your opponent, which is a fair tactic.
Also, that grenade launcher he just dropped, which was pretty accurate, did drop the paratrooper to 41, which is basically one turn kill. So it was indeed helpful.
Oh,
I thought he was going for a
hide. Delay, you know, 2 extra turns, hide.
I thought he was going for a hide. And
I would have totally
that actually makes it a bit harder for Warco to reach him, because he's next, right? No, he's not.
No, he's not, so... Please, sir, take my TNT. And goodbye.
Does he have one? I mean, I feel like a cattle prod would be enough, so... Underrated gun. I'm assuming you're talking about the grenade launcher, which absolutely yes. Drops a 40. It's gonna take the water to finish Chris, and Warco takes game 1 on Morning Glory, which, funny enough, was the map that had him lose to Borealis last year in the quarterfinals of Grunt League to make it a 2-2.
Wow, what a reference.
Yes. So we're gonna move on to map 2, which is going to be a very fun map to watch. Hillock.
Hillock, do we need to change? Yes, we need to go to map to file 1, I guess.
And we are back. We are going to play Hillock, and you can see Chris has cooked up some interesting lineup because he's going double para right away and then double scout with a gunner in the middle, which is an unusual pick for Hillock. I'm interested to see what he has in mind.
Ooh, what do we have on Warco's lineup?
We have a medic in first.
Oh god.
Sapper, double para, and gunner. So that immediately puts Warco at an advantage. But Chris is going first. And remember, Warco using a medic here means that Chris will have one in map 3. So...
This is an extremely hard match right now. You know, Hillock, it's all about damage. And
yes.
I don't know, bringing gunner, I don't know if it is the best option, or maybe it is, pondered with map 3. I like the idea of bringing a medic in for Warco, but on the other side, starting is always a big advantage, and this turn is gonna be absolutely crucial for Chris.
Yeah. Oh, he gets a slow slide, which could be an issue. Chris needs to pick up the jetpack crate that's next to him. Okay, he is.
Most of all, he needs to deliver the damage.
Preparing the gunner first, which makes perfect sense. And that is... that's unlucky, though. Could have been much better.
And actually, it lands in the island where the medic stands, so...
Yeah,
basically, a jetpack gets cancelled right now.
Yeah, and also, that's annoying for Warco that he's spawned on the very other side of where the mines are, so I'm assuming he's not gonna go for them. He needs to connect a trank. Oh, but the paratrooper's right there, he could block him.
Will it be him next?
Yes, because there's 2 paratroopers. The other one already has a turn.
Yes, so this is going...
right now.
absolutely beautifully. For now, it's all about where the pig is, and he's exactly on the opposite side of the map, so the mines are still available.
But yeah, at this time you might as well prioritize damage.
You absolutely need to prioritize damage right now.
Which is why I am surprised when people bring scouts here. I mean, with the pig pool, it always depends on what are the other 2 maps as well. But Hillock is definitely not a map where I would bring 2 scouts personally.
Yeah, but it's all about point of views. Maybe if you're second and you're in disadvantage, scout becomes your only lifeline. So.
Pretty good TNT, all things considered. He got a decent spin, and that guy was the first one of Chris's lineup, so he's gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, and you now need to deliver the poison to the medic. That's your number 1 priority for now, I think.
Or to anyone, really, because you got 2 scouts. Another thing that does bring the pressure into 30 seconds match that maybe these guys are not used to is the fact that you have the medic, yes, but you need to run around to heal, and that is not easy for a grunt.
Yeah, but on the other side, you want to poison as many as possible before the scouts die. So at some point, you will find a target to heal near to you.
We also have to consider the mental state of the players, because yes, this is, like we said, an important match. They are playing for the access to Middle League, and I pointed it now because Warco has just walked past the mine crate, and neither of the players has collected it yet.
Details could matter in this at this time of the competition, and I think if you want to raise a point, as I was about to say that Warco, it's slightly advantage because he already played a quarterfinal, already experienced the pressure of playing with 32nd last year, but as I was about to say, he skips the turn, and Chris takes the mines, so
Yeah, also Chris also played 1 playoff match, but it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2023.
Did we introduce 30 seconds in the playoff back then?
Yes, 100%. He lost to...
So
Forbes. No,
was it winter or was it summer?
summer, 100%.
It was
I don't
summer.
remember who he lost against. Maybe Augur. I don't know.
He lost 2-0 to Forbesy. Wow, that was a
Oh, okay.
that's a name.
Yeah, I mean, he's a middle league player right now, so... Oh no, oh my god, that was so scary. I was going to bet money on the fact that that was a wet shot.
All right. So, first blood.
Yes. Oh, and Chris is skipping his jumps. Yeah, I can definitely see from a couple of details that both players are feeling the pressure right now.
Mm.
Oh my god!
Ooh, no way, no way. He had so much time left, so...
Yeah, he was... It felt like a speedrun shot where you're trying to just get it out as soon as possible, but he just aimed it a little too low. Wait, is Warco going to... Yeah, I guess he has the medic, so he can heal this guy.
Well, chiming in to
That's true.
say, maybe the medic will not get another turn, as we've seen the first para drown. The para that has been skipped will take its turn right next to the medic now.
Ooh, that's right. So we had a Mopa reverse.
Jesus Christ.
Got that.
Okay. Well, I doubt the medic will die in this turn, but
I'm
it
not so
happens-
sure about that.
if it happens, then it's huge for Chris.
There is the chance. You need another jetpack, though.
He will save
It's
one jetpack.
unlikely.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
all about how
maybe,
central
maybe.
it becomes.
No.
No water damage.
When you hit a 40, the chance to get the direction you want is slim because you either hit it slightly off, but if you hit dead center, the pig is gonna go wherever he fucking wants, so... And perfect choice for me would be to still tranquilize that guy, because that's gonna lock him there for a long time.
Yeah.
This was Chris's ticket. Now it started to feel like Warco has an advantage. He's gonna walk back, because he's out of bounds.
I mean, I feel like the game is still pretty much open. It's all about
Oh, yeah.
how many turns the medic will stay in play, honestly. Because if the poison game takes, if we go to...
Ooh, that's a miss. That's a miss.
This is also that's a miss.
I've seen enough rocket launchers to know that was a miss.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, but what I was about to say that if we start having multiple pigs poisoned, then we could have the situation in which we chain multiple skips, and this is the ticket to
Exactly.
come back for Chris.
when-
But
One player has when one player has poison and the other player doesn't, we can see a poison sweep very easily. But the problem is for Chris, he needs to keep the advantage of Warco low enough that he can do that at a certain point.
and the key now is to place your scouts in the hardest possible places for your opponent to deal them.
It's
The big
interesting that
damages.
Warco is using the sappers, the TNTs, to just place people next to the water.
Well, it's a step-by-step approach. So, we
Yeah.
forget that he has the mines. Now he remembers, but he will opt for the flamethrower anyway.
Flamethrower.
And
Yeah, that's the best option for now. But as you said, he should have placed a mine.
yeah, and he's
That
also 55, so
is-
it,
Oh, he gets a
Probably a
swim.
and 16 is
Oh,
a
16!
great number.
But let's see if it Warco's.
Is
to-
Warco paying attention to it?
Let's see. Because if he drops to 15, that's a big move.
Yeah. But if he doesn't, then it could be one of the
Could
other.
be a skip.
He
Okay,
does.
there we
he
go.
does.
There we go. Now he doesn't have a target though. He needs to go for the very far away scout.
Mm.
And the body block doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest.
Looks good.
But it looks good, yes. 19, and that's gonna get some water damage, so still
Yeah,
good.
the spin was favorable to the scout.
Bar
Now
says
this
slight
guy-
advantage for Warco.
Yeah, still, but you now need to, chain the poisons, yes, and also go for the
Yes.
medic, which is probably the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
option here.
You know what the thing is about poison skips? It's that when you see it coming, it's already too late. Because you know, the skip range nowadays goes as 60, 50, something like that. But all of a sudden, you turn around and you have your entire team in that range. And even if you have a big advantage, the opponent has a huge opportunity. That was a good move.
Ooh, okay, and the scout is done, which means we have either 2 or 1 poison, poison gas grenade left. I don't remember if the other scout used 1 or even 2 of them.
Well, this guy used 1 for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember if he used the second one, and he's pretty healthy. He should be at 130-ish. This has the potential to get to shave off at least 50 of this damage. But it's all about the water damage, which is pretty good. It's probably shaved off to 60-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, another great thing to call yourself a middle league level player is to master the short range mortar. Sorry, I was reading chat because I forgot to for a minute because I was so focused on the game. This is a very entertaining view, Hillock. But thank you for writing that love letter to the game, Peter the Great, in the chat.
Ooh, okay. Safe enough.
Yeah.
To not get self damage there. And Paratrooper will die quite close to the other pig, but no extra damage.
Yeah. Now, if you are Warco, you are definitely going for a heal, and then you're tranquilizing someone.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Oh, again!
Okay, go for this. Yeah.
Oh, he's low now. That's also something to remember. But if you tranquilize someone else, I think this kind of puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I mean, you can tranquilize anybody and then just drop anything on both of the pigs, including yours, and that was also perfect.
46.
He's next, so he can just this guy can just go there, plant a TNT and both, and the poison is gone, game is over.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, he will also try to get some extra damages with the 2 guys dying.
Yeah, I can't remember 40 what the scout is, but
yeah, the scout is dead. He was on 42.
Okay, so yeah, that looks good for extra damage to me.
But it wasn't.
See, it
Oh, wow,
is.
it was.
Don't misunderstand my eye for TNTs. I am terrible at judging mortars, but TNTs.
So, okay, if you're Chris now, what are your options?
Just the sapper, 100% the sapper. You have oh wait, this guy too. Depends on how much he is. You need to just throw these jetpacks in a way that does the most amount of damage you can.
Okay, I felt like that was a little bit undershot.
But he still swam a lot, so I would not body block this guy. Yes, he's out of TNTs, so that's probably why he thought of doing it. But he's the most healthy pig of Warco's team.
And
oh my god, this
all
guy
3
has
jetpacks, wow.
How the hell does this guy still have 3 jetpacks?
I think he's the one that got the ×2 jetpack, so could be. or not. It was one player from Chris's lineup. So
Yeah, Chris collected them. It just what did this guy do?
I don't know. Slept.
He slept at the hour I didn't. If this works. Oh my god, that's great!
Okay, man. Just calm down.
2 pixels of Chris's paratrooper. That puts the nail in the coffin, I feel. That shows you that Warco is dominating the game mentally as well as tactically, I guess.
Still not over.
So, unfortunately, it looks like we're not gonna see a map 3 tonight. How much is this guy on? Is Chris is big? You can see 50. You can see Chris is fighting to the very end as he should. But that's gonna be a wet shot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this wet shot kind of it's a little bit like the testament of the mental state of Chrissy, kind of.
Yeah. And you gotta feel sorry for Chris. This is his 3rd Grunt League, and he has never come this closer, to be fair, to being promoted to Middle League. I know last year he was very unlucky. He got in the toughest group we've ever had in Grunt League, and he just came short of qualifying. I mean, this season started with 3 wins out of 3 for Chris as well. So he's definitely there with the most powerful grunts right now. And I don't want to promise anything, but it's also not completely closed for potential middle 2 people that didn't win either tonight or tomorrow. Because yes, we said that the semi-finalists were gonna 100% be promoted, but you know, there's always a chance for withdrawals, or we found ourselves with a weird number of people, like 13 or something, and we need an extra player. Also, great turn by Chris.
That was a great bazooka.
Yeah. Just in general, great turn.
Yeah, and it would make sense for him to be, you know, the one of the first, like the most probable 5th pick, since he's placed himself 3rd in the 3rd in.
I mean, we don't have a criterion for that, but yes, we could also go for it. And 50 on Warco, 50 on Chris. The game is over. Warco wins. Warco is not swimming for some reason. He's right there. He's celebrating. He's 2-0, so Warco gets to the semi-final where he will face Amnesia. That's gonna be an interesting match. We need to hear Warco's mixtape if he wins the whole thing. I agree, Revan, 100%. Alright, so we are basically done for tonight. The first semi-final is set. Warco, Amnesia, actually. Amnesia versus Warco. And tomorrow we're gonna find out what's gonna be the second one, with Raven Crown and Michael playing the first quarter, and the last quarter will be between Lamo and Lewis. So I know you're gonna be eager to watch that Axby, because Lamo is your dear friend.
Yeah, but I'll be at football game, so I'm probably gonna have to wait until, like, I don't know.
You'll be here with your thoughts, and so will I probably. There's gonna be someone else doing the commentary, but anyway, thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you to Axby, Niklas, and Metalman for staying in commentating. GG to the players, of course.
GG's.
And we're gonna see you guys tomorrow for the other 2 quarterfinals.